en anglais, hein, si tu veux.
So that's Mark's
Mark's. That's the block.
Oups.
No.
Et donc là, c'est le bloc de Sangiovese, Tempranillo. Then we have Vionnier,
Here on the left.
Mourvèdre, and Grenache Noir. And then on the other block, the other slope over there, we start with Marsanne, Grenache Blanc, Counoise.
So it's all planted. This part here is very new. Here.
No, so what happens here, all the first 2, 3 or 4 rows that are close to the trees, they are much weaker. Why?
Okay.
Let's remember that we dry farm. Those guys have big families to feed.
Yeah, the trees here.
So the roots of those guys come all the way
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
They're saying water is
Yeah,
mine.
okay. That's,
So
you mean that's why they are slow, they're much smaller than
exactly.
the rest?
And that's why you can see that we are, this year,
Yeah.
we are watering those guys
Okay.
by hand.
Good.
So we have a bucket and we have a kilometer long
So that's the
hose
first
and-
rows, or
so we just do those guys
Okay.
on the side when we have
the
time.
first rows?
Otherwise this year those guys would not.
Yeah.
So you see
Yeah.
there's no fruit.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
Hard
just
time.
to keep them alive.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's just too hard.
Yeah.
But as you go further away from those trees, then
Yeah.
the vines are able to come up.
Ah, yes, the difference is
Yes. So here it's
it's
Vionnier.
great. So Vionnier, this one was planted in
So that's planted in 2004.
2004.
That's
No,
9-year-old vines.
no dripping,
No. So no irrigation.
no irrigation, no fertilizers.
No.
Okay.
No, and we don't spray sulfur or copper at all.
So it proves it's possible to, even in this dry,
Yes,
dry
it's
climate.
possible. It's possible to have extremely low yield.
Okay, also. what translate into hectoliters per
Yeah.
hectare?
That's not a question you
Yeah.
should ask on camera.
Okay. You're already on the American.
Yes, no. So we barely a ton an acre. So we'll do the math
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 ton an acre. Then you have always this wind, so
Yeah. So the wind right now is very calm. That's nothing.
yeah.
But like we talked earlier, the wind helps creating a lot of stress for the vines. Our yield are low also because at flowering, like I said, we never have 2 days in a row without a lot of wind. So the flowering process for each varietals, it's a 1 to 3 weeks process, which means that we have a lot of the fruit set is never really good. So
Okay.
we lose a lot at flowering with that wind.
So the wind has good sides and less good sides.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
nature.
Yeah. Yeah. And here we can see that all the way up the slope. It's about how many hectares in a block? 8 hectares?
Yes, about 7.5, 8 hectares.
With the winery at the top.